So here's what's going on, right? And let me even ask you this, like let me even ask you this. From how you post currently, like do you capture leads or do you get much engagement? Do people reach out to you and say, "Hey, like tell me more about this?"
No,
Right? Not
but
really.
that's only. Mm-mm.
Not really. And it's only because so whether it's an awesome video like this or whether it's an image post, because I know you like this, right? This is what I see by the thousands, like literally by the thousands. And it's only because I have 5,000 friends that are all realtors, which is what I
Yeah.
touched on our last call. So because
Hmm.
the friend I have on Facebook is a realtor, this is what I see. But then what I also know is that the friends that we have, majority of them don't live in the area.
Yeah.
So
Mine are in
as we're
Barbados,
posting,
UK.
it's like, yes, right? They're all over the damn place. And
Hmm.
even someone that's super popular, like I've been in San Diego my entire life. Like I've been in different schools, like I've dated a bunch of chicks. Like I was popular out here in San Diego back in school, right? I know a
Hmm.
lot of people. But even if I were to have those people on my Facebook friend list, and this is and which is what I did have before I started removing everyone and just replacing them with realtors. So today when you go to my page, the 4,900 friends, they are literally all realtors. Not one is a friend. But prior to
Hmm.
that strategy, which I implemented that strategy when I started doing this, which was in 2017. But prior to 2017, even with me being super popular, being in San Diego my entire life, let's say I did have 4,300 friends, it's only about 200 of them that were people that I actually knew. Friends from
Yeah.
school, my mom, my dad, my cousins, my neighbors. It's literally only about 200 out of the 4,300. So even if you're super popular and you've been out there forever, it's still only about 100 people out of the 43. So my point is that as we scale up this friend count, and it's the same on every damn platform, Instagram, LinkedIn, it could all be the same. We have thousands of people, 99% of them don't live in that area.
Yeah.
We're over here posting as if someone's going to be interested. And for
Yeah.
sure,
I need to do that like ad that you mentioned. I tried to do it, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so I
right, yeah,
didn't.
let me do that for you. The like ad is the only ad that you actually run broad. So you run it broad, you run it to multiple countries. Like you run it, you let Facebook run it to everyone that has an interest in real estate. That's the only way you increase your likes fast. But in this case, what I'm talking about in this case is either a listing or an open house. Right. So
Okay.
all I'm saying is that after seeing thousands of people and thousands of realtors on how they actually market their property, this is how everyone's doing it. We're posting
Yeah,
it.
and it doesn't
And
work.
yeah, it doesn't. And again, my point is, it's only because the majority of our people don't live in the area. There are people
Yeah.
like David that live across the country that are never moving there, right? That's the only reason. So all I'm
Yeah.
saying is I'm saying, okay, well then shit. If that's the case, why don't we just run it to that area? Like how do we target people that actually live in Springfield, right?
Hmm.
Or in Palm City, excuse me, in Palm City. Like how
Hmm.
can I get thousands of people by tonight to see this property in Palm City? And again, it only happens with an actual ad. And so
Okay.
what I'm going to take you through today is how to actually set it up. You don't have to run it today, but what I want to teach you is how to actually set it up. So later on, when you want to start running these ads, you'll know how to do it. And I'll
Okay.
take you through a bunch of other training calls too as we really dive in. I'm going to teach you
Thank you.
forever. I'm going to be teaching a lot of this stuff to you. But today it's just the basics. There's really two ways to run this as an actual ad. And what I want to actually run. Do you have a video on it or is it just the image? Like are these
Um, those are videos.
these are
That's my
reels?
reel.
Are
Yeah,
you
that's a
able to
reel.
are you able to post it on the business page, not as a reel, but just as a normal, like as a normal video? Like, can you do that?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
like over here, not as a reel, but as an actual just random post like you did these ones.
I can do that.
Yeah, throw that up right here. Throw that up while I'm talking here, if you can.
Okay.
Just take
Okay.
that same video and just post it here on the business page as a regular post. So any post, any ad, I should say, any ad, yeah, you want to put it on the business page first.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Let me do that now.
let me okay, cool. And so that's the problem with the actual Facebook personal page, right? The thousands of friends, most of them don't live in the area. And that's why there's not going to be much engagement. And if there is engagement, people click like, people may comment, "Hey, beautiful property." But it's like, dude, these are people freaking across the country.
Yeah.
Like I could comment on that property, freaking awesome property, Emma, but it's like shit, it ain't going to do nothing for you, right?
Do you want me to write anything or just post
Yeah,
the
yeah.
video?
Yeah, in fact, the same text that you probably put on the personal profile, maybe just copy it and just post it over here.
Okay.
So my whole thing, long story short, my whole thing is okay, if I'm gonna post this on social media, a listing, an open house, I might as well put a couple bucks behind it and actually target my local area. And so you can always share it to the personal profile for sure. But what I'm saying is post it on the business page first and then share it to the personal profile if you want for sure. But if we can get thousands of people in that local area to see it, we have a better chance of standing out. Like we have a way better,
Okay.
right? So when it comes to an actual Facebook ad, there's two ways that it can be ran. Today I'm going to just show you a one way, which is a simple way, which is awareness. It's just getting thousands of people in that area to see my video. That's a lot better than just posting it to my 4,700 friends that don't live in the area. So if I could just take a
Okay.
video, post on the business page, run it as an awareness ad. That's what it's called. So there's two ads that you can run with a listing or an open house. One way is an awareness ad. An awareness ad is simply taking a video and getting thousands of people in that area to actually view it. That's an awareness ad. The second way is to take that same video and run it to that local area to get leads. That's a second way. So you got awareness and you got leads. Okay,
So I just did it. Are you seeing it?
let me go ahead and let me refresh. It might take a few minutes to actually show on the business page. Yeah, it takes
Maybe loaded.
yeah, it loads and then it goes into like some kind of brief review, but it'll take a few minutes. But
Okay.
again, all I'm saying is that we're gonna post a video over here and we're gonna get one view. We're gonna post a video over here and we're gonna get 11 views. We might as well post it over here, run it as an ad, target the local area, spend maybe $2 a day on it. So if I ran it for 15 days and spent $2 a day, I'm gonna take $30 over the next 2 weeks and just
Uh-huh.
target my local area.
Okay.
That's my point. I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna take $30 and I'm gonna just target the local area. That is literally night and day compared to just randomly posting it so David across the country can see it.
Mhm.
I'd rather have 6,000 people in freaking Palm City see it for that $30 than David across the country. Right. And
Okay.
this is what happens when we just randomly post. And that's why, like, if we're gonna ever post over here on the business page, run it as an ad. Like run it as an actual ad. And again, you could do it $1 a day. You could do $2 a day on an awareness video. When it comes to leads, that's when you're spending a little bit more. So we won't do leads right now, and that's when you're taking it to an actual landing page. So
Right.
we won't do leads right now. Um, in fact, I can at least show you that part. Let me at least show you that part. And let me see if it's on this business page yet.
Yeah, it's there. I just saw it.
So again, this is your typical post, right? So this is your typical post. Whether we're posting on a personal page, whether we're posting on Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, this is your typical post. Here's the difference. Now, again, what I'm going to do today with the video is I'm just saying, okay, Emma, rather than just randomly posting it and getting a few views, we might as well run it as an ad, spend a couple bucks, and get a few thousand views of people that actually live in that area. That's
Mhm.
awareness, right? So when you get thousands of views on a video, it only happens with an actual ad, and that's what Facebook calls an awareness ad, Facebook awareness, which is what I'm going to show you today. We're going to get a few thousand local views on this video today for literally a couple bucks. But again, you don't have to run it right now. I'm going to just show you how to set it all up. That's one way, awareness. The second way is leads,
If
which
you put it in there, I would run it.
yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do that too. We'll do that. So here's the second way. The second way is when you're actually running this as an ad for leads. Now, here is what 99% of realtors do is they'll post a link like this
To
and
the
it's
MLS.
to the MLS where there's a lot of reasons why this is the worst way we want to do it. There's many, many reasons. Reason number one is the fact that when people click on an ad, let me take it back a little bit real quick, just so you know this part. There's two ways that we're being tracked on the internet. There's many, many ways. In fact, there's thousands of ways we're being tracked on the internet. But when it comes to marketing, when it comes to basic marketing, there's two ways. When it comes to basic social media marketing, there's two ways. So anyone that you can ever hear about that's running ads, I run a Facebook ad, I run an Instagram ad, I run a YouTube ad. There's really only two ways on how we're being tracked. Way number one is that when people watch a percentage of this video, 9 seconds. So as I play this video, I'm at 10 seconds. I'm at 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds, 15 seconds. At the 3 second mark, I'm tracked. At the 15-second mark, I'm tracked. So as this video runs through people's news feed, the back end, what the marketer is actually doing, what I'm doing if I'm the one running the ad, is I'm tracking all those who watch it for at least 15 seconds. Now I could track it at any timestamp, but 15 seconds is the sweet spot. So those that are
Mm.
watching it for 15 seconds, they're tracked. And what I'm able to do with that, so that's way number one. Way number one is that as we shoot through the news feed and we're looking at all these damn videos, the person that's running the ad, they're tracking you. They know that you watched it for at least 15 seconds. And now they don't know your name and phone number. They don't know Emma Torres freaking watched it. They don't know that. But Facebook's just giving us the data. They're just
Mhm.
letting us know, hey, X amount of people or this person watched it. So why is that even important? Why do we even care? Like, why is that even something? Because here's what's going on. As I'm running a Facebook video ad, and I'm actually running it as an ad, I could track all those that watch it for 15 seconds, put them in what Facebook calls a custom audience. Let's just look at it as a bucket. So I have these buckets of people. I have a bucket of
Mhm.
those that watched it for 3 seconds. I have a bucket of those who watched my 3 minute and 24-second video for 15 seconds. I got a bucket of people that watched it for 30 seconds. Now you don't have to track every timestamp, but let's just call it 15 seconds. So now, as I run this as a Facebook video ad, I have a bucket of those that watched it for 15 seconds. That's data tracking point number one. Those that watched 15 seconds of my video. Now, again, why is that important? Because now I could take that bucket and show them my next ad. So as I ran ad number one to those that live in Palm City, thousands of them
Mm.
watched it for 15 seconds. They're all in my bucket. Now, as I run ad number two, maybe I have a listing 2 weeks later. And now as I run ad number two, I'm going to target Palm City, but I'm also going to retarget the thousands of people that watched this one for 15 seconds.
Yeah, because I have this one now that we're in discussion about, and I'm doing photos on the neighbor tomorrow.
Yes, but I'm now able to track them. That's my point, is that I'm able to track these people that
Yeah,
watched it. So now, as they see my ad number two, they're going to somewhat remember me. As they see ad number three, so ad number three, let's say a month later, 4 weeks later, we put out ad number three. Now
they'll
I'm
remember.
retargeting everyone who watched ad number one. I'm retargeting everyone who watched ad number two. Now they're going to be like, holy shit, there goes that Emma chick again. And these are
Oh,
people that
she's
are in my
annoying.
local area. It's not going to
Yeah,
be annoying because you're actually educating, you're showing a beautiful property. So it's not like you're just being a freaking idiot, right? It's not like you're
yeah.
just talking shit and look at me, look at me. No, I'm actually showing people that live in the area property. So it doesn't become annoying at all. But here's the magic behind it. Here's the magic behind the retargeting is the
Yeah.
fact that when people see you over and over and over again, they become indoctrinated. So that means that they tend
Excuse
to,
me 1 second.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, no, go ahead.
They tend to remember you. They tend to like you. They tend to
Yeah,
trust you because now they're seeing you over and over and over. And this is
correct.
different than those that are just seeing my random post in my news feed to the 4,700 friends on my personal Facebook page. This is different. These are people that don't even know me. These are
Yeah,
people that don't like my business page. They're not friends with me on Facebook. They're just randomly seeing my ad in their news feed and they happen to live down the street.
and they're realtors, so it's irrelevant.
Not even realtors. I'm targeting random people. I'm targeting everyone that lives in the area.
No, no, no. I mean, and if I just post it on my page without any of that, I'm just showing it to realtors. I'm not showing it to
Oh
people that
yeah.
live there.
Yeah, realtors and a bunch of randoms like me,
Yeah, like you.
right?
You're my lifesaver. What are you talking about?
Right? So it's like
I need
I
to
so,
make some
so
money and just have you on my staff.
that's it. That's it. Like, and so here's the deal. So tracking point number one is those that watch X amount. Okay, we're able to
Right,
put them in a bucket and show them our future ads. That's what's going to create the credibility, the brand awareness, and the indoctrination where people start to like you, they start to trust you, and they start to feel like they can do business with you because they keep seeing your shit.
right.
Right. So video is very, very magical, very, very powerful in that sense, where people like they're like, oh damn, there she goes again. There she goes again. There she goes again. Right. And so that's data point number one. Here's data point number two. Here's data point number two. This link, as people click on the link,
But let me show you. Um, I'd have to share my screen, wouldn't I?
go ahead.
Um, I wanted I wanted to ask you if this, what I was going to show you here, um, if I can use this as my landing page. Oh, stop it. Are you seeing my page?
Yes, I see your page.
Okay. So, mm, can I use this as the landing page because it's in my CRM?
No. And here's the reason
Okay.
why. Here's the reason why. Number one, that link at the top, the treasurecoastflhomeguide.com, that link is
Hmm.
not yours. Now, now it might be
Can
your
I?
link, it's in your CRM, but it's not your domain. You don't own that domain.
Yeah, you do.
Treasure Coast Florida Home Guide, you own that?
That's me. This is my
Hmm.
website.
Okay. Well, then if that's the
Yeah.
case,
Look
tech,
over here. See?
yes. Okay, so if you own, so where did you purchase the domain from?
I have sync that comes straight through this. This is my whole system. All my leads are in here and they all pull in.
But the domain, the actual domain, did you purchase
I
it for
had
like
to buy
12
it
bucks?
through them. They generated that for me.
Okay. So technically, if that's the case, yes. But I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you the difference. So, for example, go back to that site. Here's the difference. So technically, if that domain is yours at the top,
Hmm.
the homeguide.com, if you own that, then technically yes, because inside of Facebook, you have to integrate that domain. So Facebook gives you a piece of code. You have to go in,
See?
you have to log into where you purchased the domain and you have to integrate the code. You have to copy and paste the code that Facebook gives you. That's integrating your domain, showing Facebook, proving to Facebook that you actually own the domain. So if you could do
Okay.
that, if we can do that, then yes, technically yes. But just the way it looks. Watch, go back to it. So even if we can, technically yes, we can. But here's the difference. Here's why I wouldn't rent to a page like that. Scroll back up. Let's look at the full blown page. Okay. So here's the only problem. And I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you the difference. As
Okay.
as someone comes here, number one, again, that domain just needs to be yours. And then number two, you have to be able to put your Facebook pixel on the page, which I'm sure you can. I'm sure there's a way in the settings where you could put the pixel. And all a pixel is another piece of code. So Facebook will give you this piece of code that you put on a page, on a website to track the fact that that person visited it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that.
Yeah, so as long as you can do that, then technically the answer is yes, you could run it to a page like that. But here's the only difference. Go back to it real quick.
Yeah, I can build landing pages too.
Yeah. Here's my only thing. Here's my only thing is that as people click and as they land, there's so many things going on. Search,
Mm.
sellers, featured, about, home estimate. It's a full-blown website. Scroll down. So before they
You
even
just wanted to be a landing page with one property.
yes, like before they even before I even give them all this information, the price, the snapshot, before they look at any of that, I need them
You
to
need their
opt in.
info. Hmm.
So again, look at yours, compare to, and in fact, what I can do is I could just let me send it to you in the chat. You can just open it on your end since you're sharing the screen. Okay,
Hold
compare
on one second. My mom's calling me. One second.
for sure.
Okay.
Click on the link that I sent you. So again, look at this page. Look at this page. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. My only thing is that it's too damn informative. There's too much information on it. So the difference is that when they click and they come to a simple page like this,
Hmm.
there's nothing on it, but maybe if anything, the address, a few reviews, and one button that makes them
Yeah, but I
opt in.
don't know how to make that, David.
That's what I'm here for. Like this is a basic page. So here's the difference. Here's the difference. Look, and I want you to go through the flow. There's only two pages. So with your landing page, it's so informative. That's the problem. There's too much shit to click on. There's too much information that they're getting before they even give me theirs. That's the problem.
Hmm.
So it's not the fact that
Hmm.
it's an ugly website. It's not really that. It's just it's too informative. And that's the problem with every real estate website. There's too much shit on it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But when it comes to marketing, when it comes to not just ads, when it comes to just posting organically on social media. We want to send people to a simple page, a landing page where there's just a few bullet points and one button. Here's the difference. As they opt in, so go ahead and opt in. So they saw your post. They're now coming in to get more information. Go ahead and put in your basic information. You could put wrong information. Put in Emma, put in a bogus email, and put in a bogus phone number. There's two pages to an effective, high converting web page, landing page, sales funnel, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's call it sales funnel because that's really what it is. There's two pages. That was page one. As this person comes and they opt in, they come to page two. Yeah, put in your
Hmm.
this page two is what I call the money page. This is what everyone's missing. So yes, you can send me to the Flex MLS link. You can give me all that information, but here's the real magic. When they opt
Hmm.
in, they see a video from Emma. Hey guys, this is Emma. Thank you so much for inquiring on this beautiful property listed at. This
Hmm.
is your freaking video to shine. This is where you're going to close me on getting an appointment scheduled. On this simple video, there's four bullet points. Four bullet points that a person would hit on. Number one, thank you for your interest in this beautiful property. Number one, thank you. Number two, my name is Emma. I'm the listing agent of this beautiful property. Let me tell you a little bit more about it. Bullet point number three, check your email because I just sent you all the details. I sent you images. I sent you a video that we did. I sent you a full blown snapshot of the entire property. Make sure you check your email right away. Number four, I'm going for the close. Number four, I'm saying, hey guys, and by the way, this property is not going to last. In fact, I have four families coming by tonight for private showings. So if you want to schedule your private showing and you want to take a look at this property, click the button below. So scroll down. So I'm saying this in this simple 2-minute video. Click the button below. It'll take you straight to my calendar where you can schedule your best time. That's
Hmm.
it. Like that is it. Like it's not a fancy MLS site. It's nothing crazy at all. It was two damn pages that sent people to a video that I sold them on to schedule a showing. That's it. So if I'm running that as an ad targeting my local area, I would end up getting a shitload of people in that area opted in. And that's
Okay.
all it's about.
You
So
want back to share again?
yeah, you could take me back. Actually, you know what? No, we'll stay on your site. So here's what we gotta do first.
Okay.
Here's what we gotta do first. So go back to Facebook. So two ways
Facebook.
to run an ad. One way we're
Hmm.
going to do it today is just simply awareness, just to at least get people in my area to see the property, to see the video, to see the property. That's what I'm going to
Okay.
take you through today is awareness. But taking people through leads, taking them to a landing page, whether you're taking them to your landing page or you're taking them to the one that you just showed me right now, mine, that's leads
I'm
and
gonna do what you tell me to do.
we'll learn that later. We'll learn the lead side later. All I'm saying today is that rather than just posting it organically, we might as well just put a couple bucks and run it to Palm City. That's all I'm saying today. Get thousands of people
Okay.
in Palm City to see that damn video. So here's what we're gonna do. Go back to the news feed. Go back to the news feed. Step one is setting up the entire Facebook ad manager, which there's an entire setup to it, but I'm gonna just show you the basics today because I don't want to take too. Normally yeah, click on ads manager. There's an entire setup back here, which is literally a full-blown hour call that we would do later, um, to connect everything. But today we're gonna just do the fast track. I'm gonna just give you like a crash course on this back end. So X out of this little window here.
What is that?
That's just showing upcoming restrictions that had to do with like the elections, but and that also has to do with the housing category, but you can X that out. That's fine. So to the very left, hover over to the very left and click on let's go to all tools. Go to all tools and then go to business settings. So you'll see it there at the top, business settings. So here, this is the setup of our Facebook Business Manager. And again, there's a full-blown setup to it, which I'll teach you later.
This needs to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
So we won't even use that one. We'll use this Emma Torres one. So click on that one. This is where you want to be running your ads from. Is the Emma
Okay.
Torres Realtor. Hit the drop down on the top left, Emma Torres Realtor. You're gonna see your name, which is the one at the very, very bottom. So rookies, 99.9% of every single real estate agent when it comes to Facebook ads are rookies in the sense where they're running ads through their bottom account. So if you've ever tried
Right.
running an ad, you probably did it out of the bottom account, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Okay.
And the only reason for it is the bottom account is just I don't even know why they even have it because the bottom account, you can't track any of the stuff that I'm talking about. So for example, the
Because it's
picture,
personal.
it's just a personal account where you can actually run an ad. You just can't run it the right way. You can't track everything.
Mhm.
And what I mean by everything is the pixel. So the pixel that we'll put on your website later, you don't have access to that when you're running ads from the bottom account. The custom audiences, tracking those that land on your website, tracking those that watch 15 seconds of the video, you can't do any of that either through the bottom account. So it has to be through this top account. So that's what we're going to set up is the top account. So Emma Torres Realtor, here's what I want you to do. At the very, very top, you have these bookmarks, right? You have bookmarks at the very top. No, you have all the bookmarks. My Realtor Dash, dot Luke,
Oh, yeah.
all these bookmarks. Go to and then you even have Facebook. What I want you to do is I want you to create a bookmark folder. So if you have to go to the very, very right to all bookmarks, or if you have to click on that arrow, yeah, click on all bookmarks.
Here. Okay.
Yeah, click on the arrow to the left. Yeah, that arrow up. Yeah, click on that. What I want you to do is how can we create
We don't
actually no,
need this.
yeah, you could right click and delete it if you don't need that. But what I'm trying to do
Mm.
is
Shit.
I'm trying to just get you to
Oh no.
hover over.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, and then as
That's not advanced.
but what we can do, and we'll see where it lands, but we can at least click on it for now. Yeah, just go to all tools and then go to business settings. But what I want you to do, yeah, Emma Torres, not right here. So hit remove, click on remove. And so yeah, you can go ahead and click on Emma Torres. Yeah, click on that one. But right here at the top, your bookmark, Facebook, that Facebook bookmark right there. To the right of it in that open space. Yeah, right there.
Mhm.
Right click. Yeah, next to Facebook. Yeah, right there in the open space. Right there. Right there.
Right there.
Right click. Right click.
Not doing it.
Can you right click? Do you have a left click and a right click? Yeah, right there. Perfect. Come down to add folder. Yeah, add folder. Perfect. Add folder. Okay. And the name of this folder is going to be FB for Facebook, FB Business Manager. So in this, and this is a full-blown 1 hour training that I take you through. We'll do this part later, where in this folder, you can click on save. There's going to be 7 bookmarks. So when it comes to the ad manager back here, there's only seven
Mhm.
buttons, 7 tabs, 7 things you'll ever click on. Yeah, make sure we know
Okay.
where that folder is at. Where's that? Where,
I'm gonna
perfect.
pull it up.
Yeah, awesome. Perfect. Yeah, park it somewhere at the top.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, it might have.
There, so it's right there.
Perfect. Perfect. So in here, there's only 7 things we'll ever click on when it comes to running Facebook ads, Facebook and Instagram ads. There's only 7. Number one, go ahead and bookmark this page. Bookmark this page, and this will be bookmark number 1 of 7. So hit the star to the right. Yeah, hit that star. It's going to be take it out of the bookmark folder. So that
Oh,
folder right.
I'm trying to move you first.
Oh, the
There
Zoom
we
thing.
go.
Yeah, so that folder, put it in the FB1 and then the name, business settings, perfect. Leave it as business settings, that's fine, perfect. So that's bookmark 1 of 7. We won't do all 7 today, but we'll at least get some of it set up. Now,
Okay.
the ad account to the left. So we're gonna work our way down on the left-hand side. And all this shit has to be set up before you ever run a Facebook ad. Okay, so
Okay.
so the ad account, okay, perfect. So ad account, this will be okay, perfect. So this is where the credit card is tied to. Now again, we don't have to run an ad today. I want to just set everything up so whenever we do run the ad, then you're locked and loaded and ready to go. But here, this is where the credit card would go. So click on add, click on add an account, add an ad account. Actually, you know what? Cancel. You're not adding one. We're actually going to create a new one. I just can't see what. Scroll down. Can you go down a little lower in the middle? Yeah, click on the blue button again, add, and then down lower. Yeah, perfect. So go down lower, lower. I think it's the next one down. Create a new ad account. So this is simply where the ad account, the credit card is tied to. So any ad that's ran is going to be tied to this credit card. Now, here's the thing. We're going to name everything the same. So, for example, the business manager is named in the top left, Emma Torres, comma, Realtor. Now we
Yeah.
can always change that name, but that's what it's currently named. And what I want to do is I want to name everything the same. So the business manager is named Emma Torres Realtor. Name the ad account the same as well, Emma Torres Realtor. Perfect.
Okay.
And then just scroll down, and you should be able to save it.
Change this to Eastern.
Yeah, change that to Eastern. And all this really is this part, the time zone is just based on whatever time your ads go out. So your ad, if it's scheduled to go out at 6 a.m., then yeah, it's 6 a.m. Eastern.
Here's New York.
Yeah, that's fine. And then just hit next. And then my business. Yeah, do it for my business and then create. Okay, perfect. And then here, check the box on your name to the left. Just yeah, check the name and then put full control to the right. Yeah, full control and then assign. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we're good there. So that's your ad account. So here, go ahead and bookmark this one. This is bookmark number 2 of 7. So this would be called ad account.
So I go up here.
Yeah, so hit the star, make sure it's in the right business account or the right folder, and then rename it. So it's not business settings, it's ad account. Ad account.
Okay.
So name that at the top. Yeah, the name. Yeah, perfect. So delete that. And this is ad account. So in the future, moving forward, whenever it comes to any issue with your ad account, with your Facebook ad account, let's say an ad ran or you got charged more or whatever, if there's any issue like that, any random issue, if someone hacks your account, anything like that where you have to reach out to Facebook, the most important information that they want to know is what is your ad account ID number? And that's it right there at the top, the 136.
Okay.
So that's your ad account ID number. So that's why this bookmark is important. You can get to it right away. Even if you need to switch up the credit card, I'll show you how to do that. That's another bookmark, which is your billing, where you can switch out the credit card if you need to. But the ad account, that's your ad account ID number. Okay, cool. So
Okay.
so moving on the left-hand side. So scroll down the left-hand side. We're gonna go down a little further. So click on brand safety. So this right here, we'll do this part later, but this is what I mentioned earlier, the domain, owning the domain. So here, in fact, go ahead and put it in now. We'll integrate it later on your CRM side, but at least we can at least put it here for now. So this is where Facebook wants to know, okay, do you actually own that domain? Because what they do, so go ahead and type in whatever the domain is. What they end up doing is they end up giving us a piece of code which we have to put into your CRM or wherever you purchase the domain. Okay, so and that's the piece of code right there on
This.
actually hit the drop down at the top or right there in the middle. Yeah, hit that drop down. You're gonna come down to the DNS text, so the third one down. So it's number 2. That piece of code right there is what would go into and you could just click it. We'll do that part
Oh.
later. We'll do that part later. But that's the piece of code that you would integrate into wherever you purchase the domain.
Okay.
So I'll walk you through that part later. So
Okay.
that part's important when you're running ads to an actual website. Okay. When you're running ads to a landing page, a sales funnel, that part's important. Okay, so we'll do that part later. But scroll down the left-hand side. What I want to make sure it's set up real quick is your business info. So this is what's super, super important. This email over here must be verified, and there must be an email here. and also the primary page. So it's
That's
these
wrong.
little things. Yeah, for
Hmm.
sure. We'll update all that. But it's these two reasons why a Facebook ad would get rejected. Is there I already saw problem number one. It's not this part, but I already it's in the background. I'll show you. But that's problem number one. And then let's see if it's yeah. So problem number one is the fact that there's no primary
There's
page tied to the account. That
no
primary page,
primary what?
primary
Page.
page.
Oh,
Yeah, so click on edit. So there has to be a primary page. There has to be a page that these ads are being ran from, right? And that's a quote unquote
that
primary
my
page. So
personal one.
now your personal one, your business one. So type in your business page. Perfect, right there. So that right there alone would have rejected your ads. That right there alone.
Okay.
Okay, so now
Okay.
we're good. Now we're good. So scroll down. And in fact, if you refresh the page, that E, that blue logo, that blue profile picture E, that should update. Now that we have a primary page. So
Right.
now you're legit. Now you're legit. So now scroll down. This is what's super, super important also. Let's make sure that this part is set up. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, see this is problem number two. So problem number one was the primary page. Problem number two is there's no email on file. Now you have an email for your personal profile for sure, but the business page or the business manager, I should say, the ad manager, this part right here, there has to be an email. So put that in there, save that, and then check your email. Okay, perfect. So that's what I wanted to do. We needed to get the bookmarks going. We needed to add the primary page. We needed to add the email. We needed to set up the ad account. Now we have two bookmarks of seven. And actually I'm gonna have you do two more. I might as well have you do two more as well because that's the ad.
Where's the
Yeah, you'll see it come in. It should be under it'll either be in your primary, actually it's in the social folder. Perfect. Yeah, so click on that one. On that one. Hmm. Okay, awesome. We're good. So you can close out the other tab, close out the other business profile tab that we are just in, and let's rock out of this new one. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we're good. We're good. So what we did, so there's a few more things in here in the business settings, but we'll go over that later. What I really wanted to do was bookmark business settings, bookmark ad accounts, set up the ad account, and then also somewhat integrate the domain. At least we put the domain in there. We'll integrate it on the back end later. And then also the business info, putting the primary page and adding your email. That was
okay.
super important. Okay, so now we can go to the ads manager. So hit the three lines at the top left. And if it wasn't for the bookmarks, you'd always have to click on the three lines, navigate through all this shit, click on
Right.
it gets overwhelming. So that's
Now
that's
I just go to the folder.
that's all you do. Now you just go to the folder and everything is in that folder that you'll ever need to click on. So here, does your business Emma politic? Yeah, you can click on no at the top. And then here, you're gonna always have that old personal profile. So that old account, it's always there in the drop down. So hit your Emma Torres Realtor, hit that drop down right there, 13, a little lower. Yeah, click on that. So your account is at the bottom. Scroll down. So you'll see your account right there. So any other ads you ran, it's gonna always be there. But moving forward, we're gonna only be running it out of this account, the top one. Okay, your profile picture just has an
This
up
one.
that one. Yes, the Emma Torres Realtor.
Okay.
Okay, so so we're good there. We're good there. So X out of that and just refresh this page really quick. That blue E should update eventually. It updated on the business settings, but it'll eventually update here as well. But we're good here. So this right here, bookmark this. This is bookmark 3 of 7. So hit the star to the right, and
I have
this
to keep moving you all over the place. Hang on.
you
Where
could
did it
drag that
go?
you could drag that out the way. Drag it to the very bottom if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Bookmark.
so this is going to be ads manager. Delete everything else, ads manager. So moving forward, any video ad, any image ad, whether it's an awareness ad, whether it's a lead ad to a landing page, whatever, everything is going to be in this bookmark. All you do is click on the create, and when you run an ad, it's very very simple. I mean, it's going to be simple as you learn, as I teach you. It's super simple because all we're doing is we're going to set up these three tabs: campaigns, ad sets, and ads. These are the
Okay.
three steps. to run a Facebook ad, to run in an Instagram ad. It's all in these three tabs. So as we click on that green button, create, we're going to be in
Hmm.
tab number one, campaign. In the campaign tab, all we're doing, so click on that one. All we're doing here is we're telling Facebook what the objective is. So scroll down. These are all the different objectives of an ad: awareness, traffic,
Mm.
engagement, leads, app promotion, sales. So in real estate, there's only two objectives you'll ever really run. And those are really the only two objectives that I only recommend you run. And those are really the only two objectives that I'll ever teach you is awareness
Hmm.
and leads.
Hmm.
So awareness, again, back to the beginning. All I'm saying is that if we're going to post this, we might as well at least target our local area under awareness and get thousands of people in Palm City to see it. That's awareness.
Okay.
And again, another important reason why awareness is to capture the audience.
Hmm.
So if I'm gonna post this video, I at least want to run an ad so I can capture the people who actually watched 15 seconds of it, put them in a bucket, show them an ad later. Right? That's the whole
Yeah.
purpose of awareness, to get thousands of people to see it, and so I can create the audience of those that watched at least 15 seconds of it. And then I can
Okay.
always show them. So later on, maybe a week later, 2 weeks later, whenever, later on, whenever I run a lead ad, I can retarget those that watched my awareness. So
Okay.
as I'm ready for leads later on, I'm going to target the people that watch that first awareness. And if you can imagine, if I have 5, 6, 7 awareness ads that I've ran in the past couple months,
Got a lot.
it's like I'm gonna have tens of thousands of people in my buckets that I'm
Yeah.
retargeting with lead ads. And these are all
Exactly.
people that literally live down the street. These are all people that are in my city.
Yeah.
So that's what really builds your brand, a local brand, is when you can create the audience of those that are watching your stuff in your local area. People down the street are going to start to recognize you, Emma. You're going to literally be at the coffee joint and people are going to recognize you. Like
Yeah. They
that's
do that sometimes,
like
but
I'm
not
not
as
even
much as
joking.
it should. Yeah.
This this is now we're gonna put it on steroids, and you literally become that local celebrity because they're
I can't
seeing
wait.
speed. Like literally, like that's literally what ends up happening. Now it doesn't happen
Well,
off
I'm
of
gonna have
a
to
couple
work
ads.
something out with you so I can continue doing this because I'm
Yeah,
loving it.
yeah, we'll deal with that later. But the fact that I could just really show you night and day, that's really what I want to get out of this is just teaching you
Yeah.
versus just posting randomly, right? So awareness. We'll do awareness today. So tab number one, the campaign tab. We're telling Facebook awareness. That's the objective. Hit continue.
Okay. Um,
And then also in this campaign tab, we also have to tell Facebook about our category, about our special ad category. Because you're in
this is here.
not the bottom one, a little lower, the drop down.
Here.
Because you're in real estate, you always have to go housing. If you don't go housing, that ad would get rejected. And
Okay.
all Facebook would do is redirect you to this part. You'll have to choose housing, and then the ad will go live. So it's not really a
Okay.
big deal, but the ad won't go live until you go housing. Okay, so that's it for the campaign tab. Now, what we want to do is title it at the top. So let's give it a title at the top. So all I do at the title, so we're going to title each tab. We have three tabs. So looking at the dashboard, there was three tabs. There was campaigns, ad sets, and ads. This is campaign tab. So we want to name this. And we want to leave the awareness, put that in parentheses, awareness, but you can delete new. You could delete the word campaign because we're going to rename it. But awareness is what we want there. Put that in parentheses. Yeah, awareness. Perfect. And then in the beginning of it, what we want to do is just give it a name. So, for example, what I would do is I would name it. I'd probably put the address of the property. So what
Or should I
property?
just put Palm City? Or I could put the
Not
Meadows because it's
not
in the
Palm
Meadows.
City. Not Palm City. Why don't we put the address of the actual property? Because that's the ad that we're running, is that property. So what address was that?
1568 Southwest
Perfect.
Springfield Court.
Perfect. Perfect. That's it. So 1568 Southwest Springfield Court. And then let's put in caps, capitalize video. Or dash and then capitalize the word video. So when we look at the dashboard, we know exactly what ad that is. It's for this property. It was a video, and the objective was awareness. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the objective could have been traffic. The objective could have been engagement. The objective could have been leads. We would have put that in the parentheses, right? In the
Okay.
quotes. So, but in this case, we're going awareness. So that's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's tab number one. Campaign. That's it. Hit next. We're one third out done. Now we go to the second step, the second tab, which is the ad set tab. Here is
Okay.
where we choose the location where we want to target. Here is where we choose the budget. Here is where we choose the placement, where we want Facebook to actually place the ad. Do we want them to put it all over Facebook? Do we want them to put it on Instagram? Do we want them to put it on all these websites that Facebook is affiliated with? That's all done in this one single step here. So
Okay.
so 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 at the very, very top, you have a title at the very, very top. We're gonna name the title once we do everything below. So once we do everything below, we'll come back up and title it.
Come back.
So
Okay.
performance goal, maximize reach of ads. We don't need to change that. Facebook,
Okay.
we don't need to change that. Scroll down, the cost per result, we don't need to mess with that.
Okay.
Keep going down lower, keep going down lower. The budget and schedule. So on awareness, and again, we don't have to run this now, but it'll be set up so when you do, you can always run
I
it in.
want to run it now.
Okay. So
Mhm.
when it comes to awareness, we don't need to spend a lot at all. Like at all. When it comes to leads, that's when you'll be spending at least. That's why I always tell my clients budget for leads, because with leads, you'll be running at least $10 a day on leads. That's
Right.
like when you close your next deal, Emma, here's what I want you to really kind of keep in mind. Here's just FYI, here's just little food for thought. When
Okay.
you close your next deal, take at least 300 out of it and call that
Okay.
your Facebook ad budget. Because if you
Okay.
do 300 and I'm running $10 a day, there's 300 for the month. It's like shit, man.
Sure.
You made a few grand, take 300 out and
I'll
and
do that.
and let's run Facebook ads with it. Right?
Okay.
That's what you want to put budget for later. But in this
Okay.
case, and that's lead ads to your landing page. But in this case, with awareness, you can literally run $2 a day. You can run $1 a day. And
Two's good.
that's night and day compared to how we're posting now. Because at least with my $2 a day, at least people in the damn local area are going to see it. And I'm going to get thousands of them on $2 a day. That's
Okay.
the difference, right? So $2 a day, and depend on the time of day, like it's already 2 o'clock your time. I'll
One.
always set the ad to go live the next day. So if you're already in the
Okay.
afternoon,
But this is tomorrow.
yeah, so set it to go live at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, change that to 6 a.m. And then I mean it's a listing. So there's no really telling how long it's going to be on the market. So and again, I'm going to show you how to turn it off, but I at least want you to set an end date. So at least set an
Okay.
end date. You can run it for a week. You can run it for 2 weeks. You can run it till the end of the month. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, so
Yeah.
rent to the end of the month.
What time?
Perfect. 6 a.m. Always the same start and end time. So yeah, perfect. So $2 a day for damn near a couple weeks. That's it. And yeah, so I don't want to keep beating the head over the
Yeah.
horse, what's that saying? Beating the head over the horse.
Beating a horse over the head or something.
Yeah. I don't want to keep saying it, but I'm just saying it's like shit, man. That's freaking night and day compared to how we're posting now. Just do
Yeah.
that little budget there for
Yeah.
a couple weeks. Okay, cool. So now we're good with that. We're good with that. So now scroll down. So the audiences, custom audiences. When we start building, and in fact, this is going to be our first custom audience. We're not going to have any audience now, but moving forward, this will be our
We
first
will.
audience. Those that
Okay.
watch 15 seconds of this 3 minute and 3 minute and 24-second video, those that watch at least 15 seconds of it, you'll start to see that audience in here. So click in that box. You don't have any audiences yet, but you'll see that audience right here. So if I was on ad number two, and now I'm going for leads,
You're
I would
going here.
retarget everyone in here. I would retarget that audience. That audience would be in here. The
Okay.
first audience that we set up. So 1568 listing video, those that watch 15 seconds of it, that audience would be right there.
Okay.
And I would simply put it in my targeting, right?
Okay.
So So we don't have any yet, but moving forward, we will. So locations. Let's come down locations. Now here's two ways you can do the locations. Hit edit, X out the United States. Here's two ways you can do it. One way you can just type in the city. That's one way you can do it. The second way is you can actually type in the address,
Oh,
which might even be better. So
okay.
if I put in the address of the property, put in the address, and if I target 15 miles, because in the housing category that you're in, real estate, you have to go at least 15 miles. You can't just target 1 mile or 2 miles. Now, what we're looking for is we're looking for address. Yeah, the bottom one. Perfect. You're always looking for address. Don't click on place or city or anything like that. You're always going for address. And so in housing, the category of housing, 15 miles is the minimum. So
Okay.
so 15 miles away from the actual property, I just think is better than just typing in Palm City,
I agree.
right? So it's like,
Yeah.
dude, now we're gonna get thousands of people, Emma, in that whole freaking little bubble here to see the
Yeah.
damn video.
Yeah.
And especially if you spend some money, because I have clients that spend a good amount of money on their damn videos. And all they're doing is posting on Instagram to their 3,000 followers. It's like, shit, man,
Yeah.
you spent money on that damn video. Get people in your local area to see it, right? So that video that you have, was that a professional video that you had done?
Yes.
That shit looks nice.
Thank
So
you.
it's like now people in the area get to see it, and a few
Okay.
thousand of them, right, at this budget. So that's our targeting. That's our targeting. And moving forward, to tell you the truth, like for example, how far do you live from this address?
Probably about 20 minutes.
Which is how many miles? 10, 5 miles, six
About
miles,
that. Yeah. Five,
seven
six
miles.
miles.
Yeah, 5, 6 miles. Okay. So that's moving forward. That could be another targeting. Either we stick with this targeting or we actually put in your physical address. And this is the back end. No one sees this part. But if you can
I like
imagine,
this. I like putting in the property address.
yeah. But moving forward, yes, we'll always run an ad for a listing. We can always run an ad for an open house. But moving forward, what I teach my clients is you're not always going to have a listing or an open house.
Yeah.
So moving forward, what I'm going to really teach you in my coaching is getting our hands on a buyer guide or a seller guide.
I have.
And that's a whole nother question. What fires you up more, working with buyers or working with sellers? If you had to pick one, what fires you up more? Who fires you up more, buyers or sellers?
Probably sellers,
Right?
but I
Listings, right?
mean, yeah. Yeah.
So here's my point. Moving forward, putting your actual physical address and targeting 15 miles around where you actually live and
Oh,
running
yeah.
ads giving away your seller guide. Hey guys, this is Emma. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you the number one tip that my clients, or I'm gonna give you when it comes to your video and giving away a seller guide. It's as simple as doing a 1 minute, 2 minute video on giving people a tip or
Mhm.
giving them a mistake to avoid. So, for example, hey guys,
That's true.
in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the number one tip that's going to make sure that you sell this property fast and above asking price, right? So number one, you're giving someone a tip or you're giving them a mistake to avoid. Hey guys, this is Emma. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you the number one mistake to avoid before you ever list your property.
Hmm.
So you're giving them a tip or you're giving someone a mistake to avoid. That's the meat and potatoes of a 2 minute video ad when I'm trying to give away my seller guide. So moving forward, I'm not always going to have a listing. I'm not always going to have an open house. What I'm going to teach you is we're going to be running 2 videos per month, only two.
Bring
So
more in.
so rather than posting all these damn videos all over the damn place, no, dude, it's 2 videos per month talking about my seller guide. Hey guys, and by the way, I put together an amazing 2025 seller's guide that you guys are going to absolutely love. If you click the link
Hmm.
below, it'll take you straight to my page where you can download your free copy.
Okay.
So that's going to be the pitch moving forward is targeting my local area with a video ad, getting people to download my seller guide.
Okay.
And I doubt you have a landing page like that in your CRM. And that's why we might need a different one, which I have those seller guide pages. which we'll get into later.
Okay.
We'll get into later. But here, all I'm trying to say is the targeting. Whatever the targeting is here, we kind of want to stick to it because I want to penetrate the shit out of that local area. I don't want
Sure.
to target anywhere out to Florida. Like I don't want to go to what is it, Okeechobee? Like I don't want to go to Jupiter.
Okeechobee.
Like I don't yeah, I don't want to go anywhere else. Like I want to freaking just dominate that local area.
Let's do it.
So in this case with this listing, that's it right there. Going off the actual address. Okay, so 15 miles, we're good there. So scroll down. So now here, all we want to do now is the age. We cannot change the age. We cannot change the gender because you're in the housing category. Detail targeting, we don't need to put anything in the detail targeting because I want everyone in that 15-mile radius to see it. Like I don't care about who the hell they are. There's only so many people in that area. So I need everyone and their mother to see this damn video in that area.
Okay.
Right now, if
Okay.
I'm marketing nationwide, if I'm running an ad to the entire country, that's when you want to narrow it down to keywords. Only target people that are women. Only target people that love red handbags. Only target people, right? That's when you can narrow it in with detailed targeting keywords. But when I'm only targeting a local ass area, I don't want to
Yeah.
put any detailed targeting. I do not want to narrow it down any further. And
Okay.
we've already narrowed it down to 15 miles of this damn address. That's enough. Okay, so we don't need to mess with detail targeting. Placements, we don't need to mess with placements. That's where Facebook places the ad on different platforms.
Okay.
Which we don't need to mess with that. So we're good there. So scroll up. Let's give it a title. So what did we do here? What did we do here? We put $2 a day. We put the listing address. We put the placement, which is what Facebook calls advantage placement. That's where Facebook's going to place the ad everywhere within the platform. So that's how
Okay.
we're going to name it. So at the top, delete all that. Yeah, we're going to delete all that. And here's how we're going to do it. $2 a day, $2 a day.
Write that.
Yep, type it in there. $2 per day. Yeah, dollar sign $2 per day dash um put the property address, and then 15 miles dash
Dash 15 miles.
da- yeah, 15 miles dash what else did we do? We did how
Video.
long it's going for 2 weeks, right? 15 or 16 of the 29th. That's 2 weeks,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
2 weeks dash advantage placement. That's it. And the reason for this is so when I look at it on the dashboard, which I'm gonna take you back to the dashboard after this. When I look at it from the dashboard, I can just look at the damn title and know what's going on with that ad. I don't have to click
Okay.
on it. I don't have to come in here and micromanage it. I don't have to look at anything. I can look at the damn title and know what's going on with that ad.
Okay.
That's the importance of the title. Okay, so
Okay.
we're good. Step number two, click on the blue next at the bottom, and we're good. That was step number two of running a Facebook and Instagram ad. Is the budget, the calendar, the targeting, the placement, and that's it. So now we're on the third
Okay.
and final step. So X out of this part.
Don't put in my number.
No, we don't. We shouldn't. I don't think we need that part. Did it prompt you to do that?
It did.
No, we're good. We're good. We should be good. Okay.
Okay.
So here we could just title it now. Go ahead and
Yeah.
title it.
See?
You must yeah, see, this is not really, you must have a very fun associated with your ad account. um I've never seen that before. Let's work everything down on the left in the middle here, and then if that's still there, then we'll add it. No big deal. But
Okay.
I've never had to do that before. But here's what we'll do. Okay, so now we're on the third and final step. At the very, very top, go ahead and title it the same that we titled the first step, which was 1568 Southwest. And then you don't have to put awareness, but you could put video. So Springfield Court video. That's it. That's the title of step number 3. That's it. So now here, all we're gonna do now is scroll down. So the Facebook page is good. The Instagram count is good. The ad
Yep.
setup, create ad right here. So here's there's 3 steps. We're here on step number 2. Step number 3 are the 3 tabs, but it's really step 2 overall. Step 1 was posting the video on the business page first, writing everything out, making sure the text, making sure all that is good. That's step 1. Posting it on the business page first. Step 1. Step 2 is coming over here and setting up the actual ad, which is what we're
Okay.
doing now. And then step 3 is creating the custom audience of those who actually watch the video, 15 seconds, for example. So here, create ad. All we got to do here is hit the drop down of create ad, and we're going to use existing post because we already posted it. So we're going to use existing posts. Uncheck the multi-advertisers ad. Uncheck that. We don't need that. So you can always uncheck that and then select post. So because we're using existing posts, all we're going to do is find that post, click on it, hit continue, and that's it. So now we're going to scroll down, and here we can add a call to action button, but the whole objective here is to get people to view it. It's not the objective is not to get people to click. So, and that's a whole nother ad. That's lead ads. But scroll down. But here you can at least add a button, which is what you can easily do. So go ahead and add, hit the remove. Yeah, we don't want the WhatsApp, but hit the remove and then just add, scroll down, add button, and you could just put send message. Just for the hell of it, just to fill the space. You could put send, is there a send message? Yeah, scroll down. Should be at the very bottom. Yeah, send message. So that'll be there just to be there. But it's not optimized for send message. But again, it's there just to be there. And
Okay.
that's it. So scroll down, keep going, keep going. So we should be good. And then if we need to add phone number there, we'll add the phone number. But all that, yeah, all that's good. So yeah, go ahead and add your phone number. I've never seen that notification there, but no big deal. Go ahead and add the phone number. Awesome. So yeah, so that no big deal on that. That's good. So we're good there. And that was it, Emma. That was literally how you set up a Facebook ad and Instagram ad, just like that. That's it. So now
That's
you
awesome.
hit the green publish button. So step number one, post it on the business page first. And then again, you can always share to your personal profile. That's totally fine. But at least post on the business page first so you can at least set up the ad. That's step number one. And write out all the text. Step number one. Step number two is publishing the ad, going through these three steps. So now hit the X in the top left. So now we come back to the dashboard. So if you X out of the blue, one selected, one selected, one selected, hit those X's.
Here?
Yeah, you can uncheck that box, but the blues at the
Oh,
top.
here.
Yeah, X those out. And then click on the, so these are the three tabs that we just went through: campaigns, ad sets, and ads. So click on the
Yep.
campaigns tab and then just refresh. So hit campaigns, refresh. Okay, so step two was publishing the ad. So
This is
right
so
here,
cool. Uh-huh.
right here, campaigns scheduled. That means they've already approved it. They've already approved this step. Now, what was this step? We chose the housing category and we chose awareness as the objective. That was this step.
Right.
They've already approved it. It's scheduled, ready to rock and roll. Ad sets. Click on the ad set tab. Here, this is also approved. What did they approve? They approved the targeting. They approved the budget. They approved the placement. Um, and the fact that it's going to go live tomorrow. That's what's already approved, scheduled, ready to go. Click on the ads tab. This is what you'll see in processing. And all they're doing here is they're reviewing the video. And I don't know if they do it with AI, if they do it automatically, if they actually manually review the video. But this takes a little while where it'll go into processing, it'll go into in review, and then it'll go scheduled. And once it goes scheduled, it normally takes up to an hour. You'll get an email, and that email will be your ad is ready to go live, or that email might say your ad is scheduled and published, or something like that. But
This is amazing, David.
you'll get an email. And the reason why this part takes a little longer is because it's a video. And in that video, this is a true story. I had a client before, and it only happened once, but that's how I learned this part takes a little longer because they actually review it. I had a client one time where she was doing a walkthrough. It was a listing. She was simply running an ad on an open house coming up, and she was doing a video walking through the inside of the property. And as she's walking through, and it was $1 million property, beautiful property. I think it was in Colorado. But as she's walking through, she's showing everything: bedrooms, living room, all that. And she's going through the kitchen, and there's a wet bar in the kitchen, right? There's a wet bar, bottles, freaking alcohol, right? And it's showing up in the video. And because of the bottles in the background, Facebook rejected the ad. And she
Oh,
had to
wow.
do the video all over again. So that's why the video, this part just takes a little longer because they actually reviewed the video to make sure there's no cuss words and make sure there's nothing crazy going on in the background.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the only part. So that was step two is publishing the ad. But there's nothing crazy in this video. So that video will go scheduled and that video will get approved in no time. And you're
Was the
good
video okay?
to what's that?
Was the video okay?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. That's a freaking amazing video. Heck yeah. So now step two is done. We published the ad ready to go live tomorrow. Here's a third and final step, and then it's also a bookmark. So to the very, very left, hover over to the very, very left, and we're gonna go to all tools. Actually, it's right there, audiences. Audiences. This right here, Emma, is literally
Was
what
our bucket?
this is our bucket, and this is what I can't stress enough what social media marketing and just internet marketing in general is all about. It's all about the tracking ability. And
Mhm.
again, this is what you don't get out of your personal ad account. So the personal ad account that you ran ads in the past, you can't access this part.
So
And this
should
is the
I
most
give you access to the business page?
no, you don't need to at all. Not yet. No,
Oh,
no, actually, no, you don't need to.
okay.
I'm gonna teach you how to run everything from your end. But click on that top one, create a custom audience. Okay. These are all the different data points that you could track people. So I could track those that land on my website. I could track those that watch my video. I could track those that fill out a lead form, which I'll help you do later on. We'll do lead form ads as well. I could track everyone
Okay.
who follows my Instagram account. I could track everyone who follows my Facebook page, right? So at the end of the day, there's only two that you'll ever do. You don't want
Okay.
to do Facebook page. You don't need to do Instagram account because as you get thousands of people to even follow you on Instagram, let's say you got 7,000 people following you on Instagram. That's cool, but that's 7,000 people that don't live in the area.
Yeah.
Just like the 4,300 friends on Facebook. These are 4,000 of them are
They're
Davids.
all in the Caribbean.
All of them, right? And that's just how it is. That's just how it is for all of us. So I don't want to create. And so as I click invite, and this is typical for the real estate space, as we click invite to our 4,300 Facebook friends, we end up getting 200 of them, 300 of them that actually like our business page. And you would think, okay, David, let's create an audience of everyone who likes my Facebook page. But it's like, dude, I don't want that audience. I don't want to show them ads because none of them live in the area anyways,
Yeah.
right? So Facebook page, Instagram account, it's not that. In your case, it's going to be website and video. It's going to be tracking those that land on my landing page. It's going to be tracking those that watch my video. Those
Oh,
are the main two audiences that I'm going to help you build. So in today's training, it's video. We're going to do next video. So this first video that we're rolling out, it goes live tomorrow. A few thousand people are going to see it on that budget. And we want to track those that watch at least 15 seconds of it.
so this one
Click
that
on that
I'm
one.
at.
Yep, click on that one. Select video in the top right,
Yeah.
and you'll see that video. Check that box, hit confirm. So again, like just you as a consumer, just going back to explaining how powerful custom audiences are and the fact that these are the two main ways. People that click our website, click that people that watch our video, right? And that's really it. So name it. And what I name it here is what I named the campaign. So what did I name the campaign? The campaign tab. I named
The
it
address.
the address. And then on the campaign tab of the ad, what did we put in quotations? We put awareness. Here, we're going to put 15 seconds. Here, we're going to put 15 seconds. Perfect. Create audience. And that's it. So now, as we create that audience, that's our first custom audience.
Okay.
Bookmark this page. Bookmark this page. This is custom audiences. So we're going to name it. If it's not named already,
Up
we're
here.
going to name, yeah,
Yeah.
delete that. You can leave audiences, but I want you to put custom audiences. Yeah, because these are your custom audiences. So we'll have an audience number one. It's 1568. 15 people that watch 15 seconds of it. Audience number two might be 15 seconds of the open house. Audience number three might be 15 seconds of those that watch my PDF seller guide video.
Hmm.
Audience number four could be those that actually opted in. And that's why the landing page is so important because those that actually opt in, look in my example with my landing page, go back to my landing page real quick. That one that's at the top, that tab that's open already. You have that tab that's open. Yeah, look,
This.
look, yes. Look, go up to the top. This right here, look, you went to page one, you put in your name, email, and phone number, you click the button, and you landed here.
Yeah,
Why is this audience so important? This
because
audience,
they reacted.
because they reacted, they opted in, they're leads. So what I would do on the Facebook side is I would take that link at the top, I would create the website custom audience inside of Facebook in the audience section, and I would
Yeah,
name that 1568 leads. So now I have a custom audience of everyone who landed here. So moving forward, I can always retarget these people. Hey guys, this is Emma. Hey, I noticed you took a look at my property 1568 Springford last week, but for whatever reason, obviously the property didn't go to you. It went to the Garcias. But hey, I wanted to show you this new listing coming up. Now I can run a very specific targeted ad to only those who actually opted in to my last one.
hmm
Do you see that?
hmm yes,
For example, the orange shirt. Is that shirt orange that you're wearing?
yeah. My next home one.
You went to my website, you clicked on orange, you put in your credit card number, you landed on my thank you for purchasing my orange shirt page. Now I have you as and now I have you in an audience of those that purchased my orange shirt. Now, next
Right,
month, I can run an ad to you. Hey guys, this is David. Hey, I noticed you purchased my orange shirt. I wanted to show you this orange handbag that we have on sale for the month of December.
right.
Now I'm running a very specific ad to everyone who purchased my orange shirt. Now I'm trying to sell them my orange handbag. So in this case, you opted into my listing. I'm going to show you my next listing because I noticed you opted into this one. I know you didn't buy it because it went to the Garcias, but I had 97 people that opted in. I'm going to show them my next listing.
Yeah,
I'm going to target these people. So this is just how we segment. I don't want to overwhelm you today as much as I already have, and I don't want to
I
confuse
think
you
it's
more.
amazing.
But it's just segmenting people that are landing on certain parts of our website and targeting them. So now my
Okay,
ads only target the most relevant people. That's it. It's no longer
I
just
love it.
throwing spaghetti against the wall. It's no longer just posting it to random ass people across the country. I'm
hmm
actually talking to people that are actually now engaging with my stuff. And these are people that literally live down the street,
I love it.
right?
I think it's great.
So you could stop sharing now. So we set up our business manager somewhat. How many bookmarks do we have in our business manager?
Um,
We should have business settings. We have ad
we have
account.
business settings,
We
ad
have
account,
ad
ads
manager,
manager,
custom audience.
custom
That's
audiences.
four of seven. That's four of
Yeah,
seven. The
we
next one
did
is
good.
billing. The next one is custom conversions, and the seventh one is pixel. But that's it. So we set up that part. We ran an awareness ad, and that's what I wanted to show you today.
I
Okay.
love it. Thank you.
So you'll see, and that's on $2 a day. If you can imagine that being at $5 a day on awareness, you'll even have
Yeah,
more people, right? So let that run. Let that run. And I always tell people, man, like if we have to stop buying coffee, if we have to stop going to lunch, every
it
damn
is what it
day,
is.
it's like, dude, like I'm telling you, the ROI on this is it's you're gonna see an ROI for sure. So I'm
Well,
super.
I will, I appreciate you doing this for me. I
You're
really
so
do.
so welcome. You're so welcome. Open
I
house
really,
coming up,
really do.
another listing coming up, your PDF. Let's chat about that next week. Maybe we can run a let's chat maybe next week. Maybe we'll run a like ad and just get
Oh,
your
hold on one second for me. Hold on.
that was a call on the listing.
hmm
Awesome, 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 awesome. So right now you have what, a few hundred people, a few hundred likes on the business page. And the only reason why we run a like ad, and we run that one time, we'll do that later, but it's only to put a few thousand on that like count. Just so when you start
Okay.
running ads to your local area, there's credibility on the business page. I want people to land on the business page and they see 2,700 likes.
Right.
And
Okay.
that only
Okay.
happens with a like ad. So we'll do
So
that
Monday,
right
I'm
now.
gonna have to do another video ad for the new listing,
Okay.
and then we'll do the like one when you think it's ready to do it.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. So reach out to me, let this one run, and keep me posted on next week. We'll do another call.
Okay.
All right,
Just
Emma.
send me your calendar. Yeah.
I will for sure.
Perfect.
Have a good one. Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend. Thanks. Bye
You
bye.
too, honey. Bye.